Heritage Auctions recently concluded their United States Coins March 2018 signature auction in Dallas, Texas. The nearly 2,500 coins that were offered managed to sell for a nearly cumulative $6.2 million. In this video, I'll take just a quick look at a few of the coins that managed to stand out from the crowd. One of the sure highlights was a newly discovered addition to the known roster of 1854 O Coronet Double Eagles, which has to date remained a part of a private family collection, making it the first public appearance of this specific coin on record, with only 3,250 gold double eagles minted at New Orleans in 1854. The issue is one of the absolute key coins in the entire series, with the population report only reflecting 33 examples today, none of which exist in mint state. This piece was graded by NGC as XF45 and sold for $204,000. Another coin that was sure to draw attention is this 1922 No D penny, struck from a very sought-after die marriage number 2, which paired a badly worn obverse die which shows no signs of the D mint mark and a fresh reverse die with full details. This coin is legendary amongst specialist collectors and all but unknown in mint state grades, with the population report only reflecting 2 such examples, of which this is the second finest known. With such a lofty pedigree, it should have come as little surprise when this penny sold for $48,000. The circulation strike of the 1881 gold $3 coin is the key low mintage issue of the series. The proof version of the coin cannot claim the similar status, however, with an accepted mintage of only 54 coins. There is hardly an overabundance of choice when it comes to the date available on the market. The coin listed here, however, is one of the finest known Proof 66 cameos from PCGS. It was last seen on the market in 2005. On this occasion, though, it managed to raise $66,000. I'll admit that these pattern coins have always fascinated me to some extent. This Judd 145 example was struck on a thin planchet. This particular and unique design only exists as a pattern coin and never actually saw circulation. The original idea behind it was to produce a $1 gold coin, and there were even half-dollar coins as well actually, that had a more substantial diameter to it. Take $1 worth of gold and find a way to make a much larger coin from it, essentially, as gold dollar coins were fairly small and could easily be lost. Graded by NGC at Proof 68 Cameo, this fascinating coin was sold for $33,600. From there, let's take a quick look at the 1866 Proof Liberty Seated Silver Dollar, a notable date as it was the first year that the now commonplace motto of "In God We Trust" appeared on all of these coins, in this case inserted on a banner just above the eagle's head. An exquisite coin that has a mintage of just 725 coins, graded by PCGS as Proof 65 Deep Cameo. The coin was sold for $19,200. And while on the subject of seated Liberty dollars, this 1863 proof coin has some phenomenal toning, changing from an almost golden in the center to a metallic blue and violet at its edge. The coin also boasts the second lowest proof mintage of any issue at only 460 coins struck, with only an estimated half of that original number remaining extant to this day. Graded by PCGS as Proof 66 Cameo, this coin managed to raise $33,600 when all was said and done. Despite its overwhelming success as a trade instrument, the United States trade dollar was only minted from 1873 to 1885, and the denomination was minted exclusively in proof for the numismatic market from 1879 to the end of its run. Of those last number of years, the 1880 issue had the largest mintage at 1,987 coins struck. This particular Proof 65 cameo coin from PCGS fell under the auctioneer's gavel for $5,760. The 1867 Wiffray's Proof Nickel is a legendary rarity for nickel collectors. The coin that was on offer here is clearly from an early die state and depicts a re-engraved number 7. John Danruther has done extensive research on this issue and concluded that 10 to 15 coins were likely struck from this particular die state in proof. The coin also displays some very eye-pleasing toning. It was graded by PCGS as MS64 Plus and sold for $31,200. Coming ahead to a more familiar coin now, we find a brilliant 1961 Franklin half dollar. This full bell lines example has scattered toning on the obverse, but no such effect is seen on the coin's reverse, however. Graded by PCGS as MS66 with full bell lines. The coin is one of the finest examples of its issue, with no coins listed in the population report at MS67 at all. $8,100 saw the coin find a new home in what I can only imagine is either an advanced collection or a competitive registry set. At a mintage of 8,009 coins, the 1936D Columbia commemorative half-dollar coin was minted to commemorate the 150th anniversary of the designation of Columbia as the capital of South Carolina. Interestingly enough, the coins were not ready for the celebrations themselves that took place around March of that same year, but were instead only distributed to collectors in December. The MS68 example from PCGS was sold for $5,040. And speaking of Columbus, even if indirectly so, another very interesting coin that was on offer at the auction was this 1893 Isabella quarter. The piece was struck for the World's Columbian Exposition at the request of the Board of Lady Managers. It features a depiction of Spanish Queen Isabella, who sponsored Columbia's voyage to the New World. The coin was, however, not very well received by the collecting public at the time of its release. This MS66 coin was graded by PCGS and sold for $3,360. Of these several interesting error coins that were offered, one stood out to my eye. This Eisenhower large dollar struck on a half-dollar planchet. The D mint mark can be seen, indicating that the error was struck at the Denver Mint facility, but the date, however, is missing altogether. The coin, however, was clearly struck with a Type 2 reverse, and as such was most likely struck in the early 1970s. Graded as MS61 by NGC, the coin managed to get a price of $1,080. The Grant Memorial Gold Dollar coin was issued to commemorate the 100th anniversary of the birth of the former US President Ulysses S. Grant. Two variants do exist, one which has an added star between the word America and Grant, and another where the star is omitted. Most of the surviving coins are in mint state grades today, but this coin, graded by PCGS as MS67+, places it within reach of the finest known coins available. This coin was auctioned off at a price of $5,760. One of the last coins to look at is this 1929 Indian head half eagle. 1929 marks the final year of mintage for this particular denomination. Although a substantial number of coins were actually minted, very few were issued due to the onset of the Great Depression. Following the gold recall of 1933, all of the coins still in government depositories were melted down into bars and subsequently stored at Fort Knox. Today, it is a key issue and very sought after in gem grades. This beautiful coin was slabbed by PCGS with a grade of MS64 with a green CAC sticker and fell under the auctioneer's gavel for $60,000. And then finally, let's round off this presentation with a look at the 1907 high-relief Saint-Gaudens double eagle coin. This specimen is of the wire rim variety and has simply exquisite satiny luster to its fields. Graded by NGC as MS66, this phenomenal coin managed to sell for $66,000. Let me know which coin was your favorite in the comment section below. Remember to subscribe to WNN and activate notifications with the bell icon if you haven't already to receive notifications when new videos are released. For the World Numismatic News, I am Numisman saying thank you for watching, keep collecting, and have a great day.